Your book is up on Amazon, but nothing's happening. No sales, no reads, no momentum. You're not the only one. Most people blame their writing, but that's not the real problem. Success depends on what you do before and after publishing. There's a checklist that helps books succeed, but many skip steps or do them out of order. Before we dive in, let me explain how this checklist fits into the bigger picture. I've used this process for dozens of books, and it's designed to help your catalog grow and earn over time. Let's go through the steps, starting with a problem most authors miss. Here's what most people believe. They think that if they write a good book, upload it to Amazon KDP, and maybe run a few ads, it should sell. That sounds logical, but it's not how this works. Publishing isn't just a one-time event. It's a system you need to pay attention to. If any part is missing, the algorithm won't help. Readers won't find you, and your book won't pick up speed. Fix this as soon as you can. That's why even talented authors can struggle. They haven't failed. They just followed advice that left out important steps. Advice like just publish consistently or just run ads only covers part of the process. Skipping steps leads to slow growth, low visibility, and frustration. I'll show you how to think like a publisher, not just someone who uploads books, but someone who builds a catalog where each book supports the other. Most authors begin with an idea. I start by thinking about positioning. Before I write, I ask myself one question: who is this book for, and what are they already buying? If you skip this step, you're just guessing, and that usually leads to books that are hard to sell. So let me give you an example. If you write a romance book, you're not just writing romance. You're writing within a specific lane. Billionaire romance, paranormal romance, enemies to lovers, second chance. Each one has its own audience. When I plan a book, I check what readers are already reading. I study covers, titles, and descriptions, not to copy, but to spot the pattern. Many authors make the mistake of trying to stand out too quickly. Readers don't buy a book just because it's different. They want something familiar, but with a twist. So before I start writing, I choose the lane, decide on the book's promise, and make sure there's a clear audience. Identifying your audience and positioning your book from the start is crucial. This focus guides every step that follows. Once you have these set, you can move forward with purpose. Once I know the lane, I write the book with that specific reader in mind. This approach changes everything. Instead of writing whatever comes to mind, I focus on what the reader expects, the pacing, the tone, and the emotional moment. If you're writing nonfiction, focus on solving a clear problem. If you're writing fiction, make sure you deliver on the story's promise. Many books fail not because they're bad, but because they confuse readers. They don't match the expectations set by the cover and title. While I'm writing, I'm already thinking about the end result. How will this book fit into my catalog? Will it lead to another book or connect to a series? Connecting your books gives readers a clear path and helps you build momentum. One book alone is rarely enough. This is where many authors lose visibility before they even get started. Your cover isn't about what you like, it's about what attracts the right reader. When someone scrolls through Amazon, they don't read your book first. They react to your cover in just a few seconds. If your cover doesn't match your genre, readers will skip it, no matter how good your book is. I always check the top books in my category. I look for their colors, fonts, and layout. Then I create something that fits in, but still stands out a bit. Your title works the same way as your cover. It should be clear, easy to understand, and match what readers are searching for. If your title is too vague or too creative, it can work against you. Readers want clarity. Make sure your title clearly shows the genre and what your story promises. Enjoying the video? Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more. And if you want to stay updated, turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. Now we're at the part most people rush through. Keywords, categories, description. This isn't just about filling out boxes. This is how your book gets found in the first place. I see metadata as the link between your book and your readers. If that link is weak, your book stays hidden, no matter how good it is. Weak keywords, broad categories, or unclear descriptions make your book easy to overlook. When I choose keywords, I think about what a reader would actually type into Amazon when searching for a book like mine. Not what I would type, but what they would. Your description has one job: turn interest into a click. It needs to be clear, direct, and focused on the reader. Show them what they'll feel, learn, or experience, not just what the book is about. Pricing isn't random. Many authors price too high too soon or too low without a plan. Both can hurt your results more than you might expect. When I launch a new book, I look at where it fits in my catalog. If it's part of a series, I might price the first book lower to attract readers and make it easy to try. If it's a standalone, I focus on perceived value and what readers expect to pay. Pricing shapes first impressions. It signals quality before anybody reads a single page. If you price too low, your book can look cheap or rushed. If it's too high, people might not click at all. I also adjust pricing over time based on how the book performs. The goal is balance. The right price helps get your book noticed, builds trust with readers, and supports steady growth. Here's a big myth. You need a large audience to launch a book. You don't. But you do need some activity. When your book first goes live, Amazon pays close attention. It tests your book to see if readers click, buy, or read it. If nothing happens, the system assumes there's no interest and stops showing your book. So I focus on creating some early activity, even if it's small. This can come from past readers, a small email list, or simple actions that bring attention to your book. The goal isn't perfection, it's proof. You're showing that real readers are engaging with your book. Even a small amount of early activity can help your book get more visibility. This is where most authors stop, but it's actually where growth begins. Publishing isn't the finish line, it's the starting point. Keep taking action after launch if you want real growth. After launch, I keep the book active by updating it or making changes as needed. This can mean small updates, testing new keywords, adjusting the description, or improving the cover if needed. I also connect the book to my other titles. Back matter is powerful. If someone finishes your book and has nowhere to go next, you lose that reader. But if you guide them to another book, you get better results and start building loyal fans. If you're feeling stuck or unsure how to get your book published, I offer personalized coaching to guide you step by step from first draft to hitting publish. Whether you're just getting started or ready to release your book, I'll help you move forward with confidence. Check out the link in the description below. One book is a product, but a catalog is a business. This shift changes everything once you see it clearly. When you think in terms of a catalog, each book doesn't stand alone. Each one supports the others, bring readers in, and give them somewhere to go next. A reader might find you through one book, but they stay because you have more for them. That's how you build real momentum. This is how your income becomes more stable over time. You're not relying on a single title to carry everything. Each new book strengthens your foundation and adds another way for readers to discover your work. The more you build, the stronger your whole catalog becomes. Let's talk about writing speed. Many people either rush and burn out or move so slowly they lose focus and momentum. Neither approach works in the long run. The goal is steady, controlled speed. You want to produce consistently without sacrificing quality or burning out. Consistency keeps your catalog growing. Each new book gives readers another way to find you and stick with you. If you only publish one book a year, progress feels slow and unpredictable. But when you publish several books with a clear plan, things start to build. Momentum comes from steady output, not just from random bursts. Every book gives you feedback, whether it sells quickly or slowly. You start to notice patterns in how your book performs and where it gains traction over time. Some books get clicks, but no sales. Others get reads, but no reviews. All of this tells you something. Instead of taking slow sales personally, I treat each result as a feedback. I look closer. Is the positioning not clear? Is the pricing turning readers away? When you shift your mindset, mistakes stop feeling like failure. They become useful signals. The faster you learn from them, the faster your next book improves. When you follow this checklist, publishing no longer feels random. You stop guessing and start building something real. Each step supports the next one. Your idea leads to your writing. Your writing connects to your cover. Your cover connects to your metadata. Your metadata drives visibility. Your launch creates activity. And your catalog builds momentum. Over time, this system starts working for you. Remember, results won't always be perfect, but if you keep working the system, you'll make progress. If your books aren't selling right now, it doesn't mean they're not good enough. It usually just means your system needs some adjustment. Fix your system now, and things will start to make sense. Don't wait. Change your process right now. You stop chasing quick wins and start building something that lasts. If you want to go even further, then check out this video where I share the one metric I watch instead of sales. It will change how you measure progress and help you stay focused for the long term. Click on it now, and I'll see you there.